focus a bit more on what could actually go right. So with the new year coming up, lots of people are planning, what am I going to do? What goals am I going to set for the next year? And generally I set very large goals. I've got this beautiful thought process of essentially aim for the stars and you might land on the moon, or Elon put it much more eloquently, have a plan that's going to take you 10 years and then, or a goal that's going to take you 10 years and plan to do it in 6 months and see what happens. And the reason I think that's so powerful is because it allows us to focus on what would happen if things went right, rather than what would happen if they go wrong. So humans have a tendency to weight failure and loss 8 times more than gain or winning. Veritasium has an amazing video on this, on basically on a coin flip. If you win, I give you £20. If you win, you give me 10. And people didn't play this game more than 50% of the time until it was £80 to £10. That's when people would switch up. And realistically, you're not getting those odds in real life often. But if you had the opportunity to take a 2 to 1, £20 win, £10 loss, and it was a 50-50, if you play that every single time, you're going to be so far up in the entirety of your life. It would be crazy not to. And we're presented with opportunities like this a lot. We just don't do it because of the fear of loss. And so looking back on my previous 6 months, I've done very little, very, very little. I've had an aversion to working. I'm picking up the pieces of a big swing we took back in April. And it's left me a bit scarred, a little bit hesitant to try. But looking back, I don't even have a good story to tell this time. And so this is the thing I want to highlight for you. If you've just had, or if you are deciding that you're about to do something different, or if you've had a big fall, look back. You are alive today. Nothing changed. I look back from where I am now to where I was a year ago, and not a lot is that different. And so if not a lot is going to change, would you rather have great stories and have learnt a load and be able to have skills to develop going on in the future and tests that you've done, or not? Or just be like, yeah, I've got nothing to talk about. And it's the number one greatest thing as to why I love talking to other entrepreneurs, because when you say what's new, they tell you about the things they're trying, how they're scaling, what they're doing. And it's very rarely the, same old, nothing much. Because that's just not how we work. And this is something I'm trying to build myself back up to do, is to, play the safe option at the moment. If you need that win, take it. But then outside of that, you've still got so many hours a day. Like, have a swing, have a crack, see what happens. Go for the option which is going to give you the best story. That's something I'm going to try to live by this year a little more. Have you guys got any decisions that you're currently pondering over? I'd be really interested to know. I've got so many. Like there are. If you've seen Loki and you've seen like multiverses, there's so many different branches going off of what we could do with the business, and it's so hard to tell which one's the right one. But at the end of the day, we will pick one and we will look back and say whether it was a good call or not. So why not go for the most outlandish one? The lovely thing is, entrepreneurs always find a way when you have to. And so if you put yourselves in a situation where you have to, you'll be okay. And if the upside of that is really good, give it a shot, see what happens. So those are my thoughts for today. Would love to hear if you guys have any things that you're pondering or you're scared about. Like if you want to move. If you want to change your job, change your job. If you want to learn a new skill, just do it. Like what's going to make for the better story? A friend of mine just posted a lovely Instagram video, and it was something like, in 20 years time or 30 or 50 years time, Grandpa, tell me that story. And then you ask, well, which one? Because you've got so many, right? That's the goal. I think that's the goal, to have so many experiences and stories to relate to that you can call upon and share. And that's the whole point of life, I think. Just my take. So try and focus on the wins a little more and the possibility of what could be, rather than what we have to lose. Because the reality is, we've got so little to lose. So little. And the time is going to pass regardless. So you might as well give it a shot. All right, guys. Peace.